Hey there, and welcome. Let's talk AI. In just the next few minutes, I'm going to share an idea with you. It's super simple, but honestly, it's so powerful, it's probably going to completely flip how you think about artificial intelligence. Seriously, forget software, forget tools. We are talking about a totally new way of working with technology. All right, let's just jump right in. This one idea right here, this is the absolute key. It's how we unlock what AI can really do. And it's all about shifting from seeing AI as something we just use to something we actually collaborate with. But to really get why this new idea is such a big deal, we got to first talk about how most of us see AI right now, the common view. So let me ask you, when you think about an AI app, maybe for your business or just in your daily life, what's the first image that pops into your head? For most of us, it's going to be something pretty familiar, right? We usually treat AI like, I don't know, a spreadsheet or maybe a hammer. It's just a static tool. It's a piece of software. Someone codes it once, it gets delivered like a finished product. And then, well, it just follows its fixed instructions. It does its one job, and that is it. End of story. And that is what we call the product mindset. It's static. It's a tool. It's built once. It's a really limited, kind of one dimensional way of looking at it. But that blank space over on the right, oh yeah, that is where things are about to get really interesting. Okay, so let's start painting a totally different picture. It is time to fill in that blank. And we're going to do it by shifting our whole perspective away from building a product and towards training a team. And look, this is not just some small tweak in how we talk about AI. No way. This is a fundamental, ground up reframing of the entire conversation. It changes our role completely from just being a passive user to being a really active participant. Just look at the difference here. It's night and day. With the team mindset, instead of being static, it's dynamic. It's always learning. Instead of being just a tool, it becomes a teammate. The whole focus shifts from code to collaboration. And it's not something you build once and forget, it's something you train continuously. So, what do we actually mean by a digital team? Well, think of it like this: it's kind of like a new hire, a new employee. It's a partner you collaborate with. Sure, it comes in with a basic set of skills, but the real magic is that it grows, it adapts, it gets better and better over time, all because of your guidance and your feedback. So, if AI is now a member of your team, what does that make you? Well, your role changes completely. You're not just a user anymore. Nope, you are the coach. Okay, I know this whole training thing might sound a little abstract, so let's make it super concrete. What does it actually look like day to day to train your digital teammate? Honestly, it's a lot like coaching a person, for real. First, you've got to set a clear goal, right? What are we even trying to do here? Second, you give it rich experience. That means good data, lots of examples, plenty of context. Third, you're giving constant feedback. You're telling it, hey, that was great, or nope, that's not quite right. And finally, and this is crucial, you have to actually let it learn and get better based on all that feedback. And this shift is what's so important. The focus moves away from all that complex coding, and it lands squarely on things like strategy, guidance, and mentorship. The best part? You do not have to be a programmer to be a fantastic AI coach. Okay, so why are we even talking about this? Why is this one little mindset shift such a huge deal for the future? Because this isn't just some clever little analogy we're playing with. This is the future of work. It's about building a genuine collaborative partnership between our human creativity and awesome machine intelligence. And when you actually adopt this team mindset, the benefits are just huge. I mean, you create systems that are way more agile, they can adapt to new stuff almost instantly. You go way beyond simple automation and into real human AI collaboration. The system itself is always getting better. And maybe the most important thing, it creates brand new, super valuable roles for people as the strategists, as the trainers who are guiding the AI. So in the end, what you're building isn't just another product. It's an intelligent learning foundation. It gets woven into the very fabric of how your business runs and makes decisions. It's like an operating system, but for intelligence itself. All right, let's wrap this up. I want to bring this all together into one last powerful takeaway, something you can literally start thinking about today. So we're coming full circle, right back to that core message. This right here, this is the thought that should be behind every single AI project you're involved in. Don't just ask, what can we build? Instead, you should be asking, who can we train? Because what this really shows us is that the tech itself, that's only half the story. The real game changer, the thing that gives you a real advantage, it isn't the algorithm, it's the mindset, it's the approach you take. So, I'm going to leave you with this question to chew on. As we all move into this totally new era of work, are you going to be stuck in the old way of thinking, just a builder of static tools? Or are you ready to step up and become the coach for a dynamic, growing digital team? You know, the answer to that question is really going to shape your future. Thanks so much for listening.